features two AFC North teams. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 1, ready?
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
11. Here we go. Shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this down near the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Let's give it the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
180, 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 1, ready?
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
His game is off to one great start and bringing his offense along with him. Across midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense, focused on the end zone.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Darnold. Has it in. That ball's out. Smith lost it. And the Bengals get two.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable...
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Counter give to ETN. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Steelers 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 14. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Going after open good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here goes that.
1st and 10, Darnold. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Darnold looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He drops it! Oh, a huge gain The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A counter give here to Pacheco. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Wide 80, 12, 12, 12.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Makes the catch. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 inches at the 32-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They'll try it left with ETN. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Travis ETN, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chase Brown now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, stop.
Now Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Burrow now on 1st down. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On one, ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Right back to Pacheco. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Go. Stop. Wide 80.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Let's get set.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Patrick Queen in to pick it off! And the Steelers take over! Not an interception by the Raiders' Defensive Player of the Year!
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on their opportunity.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He beams one, deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now give, it's Etienne headed left. And quick thinking there to head back towards the middle. He salvages a few for him ahead of this 2nd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play's not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. The final Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Darnold buying some time right. And that's a gain of 5, enough to put him in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. We'll start the second half with ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll get it up to the 27.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and the net is positive yards.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Darnold to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They go right back to ETN. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and the new set of downs to work with.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. That drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 11, Thomas. Cut.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Finds a man, right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
On one, ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. Cut.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
On 2.
7.
Let's get set. 11, mighty. Can. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 24.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it right side with ETN. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Complete out to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here goes set.
Darnold now to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Here's Darnold. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. And again, it's Darnold. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Darnold looking to throw. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Steelers, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Now Darnold. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Cut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw. Here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up is good from Boswell. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Burrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down this wide open down the field, and he has it! It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, but we just showed it off.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Darnold, first and 10. He'll get this to ETN. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers leading by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And they come through with a defensive touchdown, and they trail by only one. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes it off. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. That's low and bounces short of his man. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. They look to throw it. He's got Smith again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Counter give to ETN. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. This is a 39-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division